that incredibly beautiful poem said, we are moving mountains, making way for all women. To make change, but also to foster space where we see each other and ourselves reflected back on screens in workplaces and in power. Our gender justice movements have opened the door this year for more successful advocacy and opportunities for justice. We've won battles to implement California's landmark sex education law that teaches about consent and respecting the lack of it. We also got legislation passed that mandates teaching sex ed in charter as well as public schools. We've kept pushing for more inclusive hiring practices in Hollywood because the absence of women storytellers leaves half our stories untold and skews our view of women beyond the screen. We've sued to stop pregnancy discrimination experienced by dock workers in Los Angeles and Long Beach. We've secured access to health care, gym and restroom facilities, and proper IDs for transgender women and non-binary Californians. We've sued to stop bosses from taking away workers' contraception coverage because they think women should not have premarital sex. We've sued and we made the Trump administration stop banning abortions and forcing young, pregnant immigrant women to have children against their will. This year, we made space for frank dialogue among survivors of the violence, harassment, and objectification so many of us endure on pandemic levels. It has also opened up space for some modicum of accountability. And this brings me to one of my heroes, the incredible Tarana Burke. Tarana has spent a lifetime making women and survivors seen and heard. Tarana started the Me Too movement in 2006 to help survivors of sexual violence, particularly Black women and girls from low-wealth communities, find pathways to healing and ways to use their power to lead system change and hold perpetrators accountable. Her movement's simple and radical power lies in letting us all know that we're not alone in our experience and we're not alone in making change. She gave the movement, with its now ubiquitous hashtag, its name and its soul. She helped launch Time's Up at the Golden Globes, and now she has the massive platform that she always deserved. Please direct your attention to the video screen.
Good evening. My name is Tarana Burke, and I am so honored to be accepting the Eason Monroe Courageous Advocate Award on behalf of the Me Too movement tonight. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there with you because I'm traveling, but I wanted to send a personal message to say how honored I am to even be named in company of these other honorees, in particular my sister, Alyssa Milano. This past year has been a whirlwind for most of us, and so much good has happened since Me Too has gone viral, but yet we're still in very trying times, scary times even. And please know that our work will continue as it always has, but we can't do it alone. We need those of you who care about justice and who care about humanity to see this as a social justice issue and to join us in the fight to end sexual violence, because it is ongoing and it touches every facet of life, every demographic, and across every issue of social justice. Organizations like the ACLU, who have been doing this for almost 100 years, are steadfast, and we hope to have as much of a legacy as they do. So again, I want to say thank you. We're deeply appreciative. I wish I could join you there tonight. Enjoy some chicken for me. And we appreciate you.
And in Tarana's absence, I'm honored to accept the Eason Monroe Courageous Advocate Award on her behalf. Thank you.